Hello and welcome to another episode of Baggers Chat. How are we, boys?
Good.
Long time no see, boys.
It's been a while. As you can see, we're wearing the exact same as the episode before.
Some of us had some uniform changes.
Alright, so we're previewing the Fremantle game, whatever that may be. We are recording this on the Tuesday. It is still up in the air where it's going to be played. Where do you boys see it being played at?
Tassie for me.
Tassie? Bellareve?
Either one of them.
Yeah? What about you?
Yeah, just Tassie. I would love it to be in GMHBA, but I say Tassie. Yeah. There's too many games being played at GMHBA. Yeah. So, Tassie.
Well, would you be able to get more people there in Geelong, I reckon?
Yeah, but I don't think they... Yeah.
Yeah, Tassie.
It's a bit of a dead hole though. Who cares about Geelong?
Oh, so about Tassie.
Oh, it could have been a... Could have been a... What did you say, mate? Situation.
Alright. Stop the recording. Alright. Alright, beautiful. Sorry, it's not my microphone. Alright, beautiful. Alright, any potential changes, Daff? What do you see?
Yeah, I've got... so, obviously, Murphy and Williams. Williams suspended. Murphy injured, unfortunately. So, I've got my outs. Nunes, Murphy, Williams. Don't think Nunes was great on the weekend. He does his thing here and there. He's serviceable, but I think... a guy like Sam Ramsey probably needs a game in the back. Just get him some AFL experience in the back end of the year. So I've got him, Newman and Fisher in. Newman comes in for Williams, Fisher for Murphy, Ramsey for Nunes. Those are my ins and outs.
Love it. Beautiful. Jack?
I'm very, very similar, but I had to include Dash favourite in the ins this week. So I have Newman and Ramsey as well, with Murphy... Williams and Nunes out, and I have big Levi back in this week. Just get some ruck help for TDK because it was a little bit tough on the weekend.
I get it now. I do get it.
Yeah, you do.
I'm just pissed off that he's the option.
You've got to respect. It probably would it be Murkoff or not?
No, I mean, assuming he wasn't injured,
okay.
I still don't think so. I still think Levi's above Murkoff.
Ben Carlton's probably fit.
It was good to see. It was good to see, Jack Silvani, obviously Weeders, Cripper all put their hand up and play a serviceable sort of few, hit outs, whatever. So that was good. But yeah, all right. Who do you have?
Well, I had Nick Newman and Levi in, and Zach Williams and Murphy out. I don't have any omissions because I feel just like after a win, I want to try and keep it the same. But saying that, you boys know that I love Jack Nunes. But I get exactly what you're saying. I just feel like making 3 changes after a win. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I definitely get where you're coming from. Zach Williams, obviously, with that suspension, Murphy out. And as you touched on before, Levi just needs to come in. I think that's the only option, unfortunately. But after a great VFL game, hopefully, game. But I feel, hopefully he can come in and show some sort of some sort of form from the VFL, but
that's why our reserve team was bad on the weekend. There was no Levi.
Before I go to my ins and outs, so no Honey, obviously. Didn't perform to as expected or as hoped. Neither did a lot of people against Northern Bulldogs, to be fair. But Honey, so you still give him a couple more weeks now, or?
I do want to see him in the team.
Calling for him to be in, then he's
put him in. Just put him in.
I mean, I don't have him in.
How many games have to play good? Yeah. I know I haven't got him in my ins.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Don't have. But if he comes in, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Huh? I love the inconsistency. It's good.
Was he?
You get a gig at Carlton Footy Club, mate.
Was he
as an extended bench?
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah. All right. So I have Newman and Casbolt to come in. I think Casbolt, just obviously for that second ruck. He obviously did play pretty well in the VFL before he was suspended.
Game,
yes.
Just reminding you, one game in the VFL. Okay. Yeah.
How many VFL games was he back there for?
One.
Was that the only one? I was the only one. Yeah, so I was the only one. Newman obviously came on quite early for Murph, and I think he played very well. Yeah, and obviously Williams out with the suspension. Obviously Murph out for the next couple of weeks. With that being said, he could be back next week then. That means. So, yeah, that's it for me. And, all right, due for a big game. Who do you have, Daff?
I've got Harry Mackay. I think we say it every fucking podcast. He did 5 goals. But, I think he's been okay. He's kicked a couple every week, which is always positive, I guess. And he kicked 7 against them last time. I've got him for another 7 this week. Put in the book. If it's in Tassie, mate, Tassie's going to be going off, mate.
Yeah. Not much else happens there, so.
I mean, yeah, I have Harry as well. I mean, it's been a while since he's kicked a bag. His last bag was, what, 6 against Brisbane? This is the last time he kicked a solid bag. So it's been a while. I don't know if he's kicked one, like a 5 plus.
4 against Essendon, which isn't really a bag.
4,
Still
so
good.
So
what constitutes
like
5?
5 plus, yeah. So he hasn't kicked that since Brisbane. So I would love him to have a big game. I have him, and I also have Sauce as well for a big game. He's been a little bit quiet the last few weeks, not really up to what he normally is. And as everyone knows, I'm a massive Sauce fan. I think he's due for a big one this week as well.
I had J Sauce for a big game. I really do hope that he can. I mean, like as you said, just like try and, because I don't think he will ever get dropped. I mean, unless he gets...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like he's definitely a part of that structure. It helps our structure so much. I just think that he's a key part, but I just think he just needs that big game, just for his own confidence as well. I just think for his own confidence.
Where would you want him to play most of the time?
Just forward.
Forward, yeah.
I reckon he's tall enough.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty tall. What is he, 190?
He's 195 roughly, yeah.
Yeah, so it's good size.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got Harry as well. Like, he hasn't been playing terribly by any stretch, but he could be playing a lot better, and that's what we want to see. We want to see obviously a lot of players, exactly right, getting the best out of themselves. And what was it, 2 goals, 2? 2 goals, 2. And then when he's snapping it from 50, if you go back and kick that drop punt, like that puts you the class above, and you can to all the other forwards. But yeah, him, Fogg as well. I don't think he's sort of really getting enough of it. He had 14 disposals, but 0 goals, 2 as well. I don't think he lacked that pressure. Lacked that sort of pressure too, I would have thought. Yeah, exactly right, yeah. Then also Nunes as well. He sort of kicked one good game for Carlton, but one good goal, sorry. So played one good game, kicked one good goal. I think he's due for sort of a big game. And I also have him for under the pump as well as Fogg and Martin as well. So same thing with Martin. I think he missed a couple of that he could have kicked, and so that's what I've got. Anything else to add? That's all good.
Let's get into the key matchups.
Bang.
Daff?
So we'll get into the matchup. So we've got Pearce against Mackay. Pearce just came back from injury long term.
Yeah, 4 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. I think he returned for the Gold Coast game. So
that would have been a tough game for him.
Ben King's
what do we think of that matchup?
I think it's a real test for Harry, because Pearce is a very, very good defender. Like, I really, really rate Pearce a lot. So I think if Harry can, as we've been talking about, have a real big game this week, I think that could, it would give him a lot of confidence as well, because to get a massive, in saying that, he's had his best games against the game's best defenders. 4 against Moore, 6 against Andrews.
And he played well against Stephen May as well.
He did as well. Yes, with like Buddy one arm.
But then as you said,
So I've got in the middle Walsh versus Sarong. I think the same draft class, I believe.
No, Sarong year after.
Okay, but yeah, come on, Walsh. He's in the league of his own. He's very, very top 5 Brownlow.
Brownlow Walsh.
I reckon.
I don't see him getting enough love from the umpires.
He's top 5 in the coaches' votes, isn't he? I saw
that. As long as he doesn't throw out the cricket glasses, he might go right.
Razor was still mad at that. It was Griver. Holy
moly. How do we think?
Coming off a big game, yeah.
How do we think?
That matchup was. Strong actually is a solid matchup for him, because he is a physical player.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not afraid to get his hands dirty. Sarong.
He was the one that was getting in the cripple, wasn't he?
No, that was Brayshaw, wasn't it?
Brayshaw. One of them. Well,
they're all both getting to him. They're all walking up to him, trying to get him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
the big Goliath.
I do like Ferrer's midfield.
So I've got another matchup in the middle. This is the Rucks. So I've got TDK versus Sean Darcy.
It should be good.
He's a big fella. Big Darcy.
Yeah. They're almost sort of opposite sort of ruckman.
Darcy's more that retro kind of big body, big fella. Yeah. And Teddy K's more that athletic type. Jeez, he can get up, can't he?
Well, we were talking about it before. You had, was it 4 less centre bounce attendances and
the same amount of hit outs.
Rather than the same amount of hit outs, exactly right. Yeah. So
against a pretty good ruck.
Against one of them, right.
Very good ruck, yes.
Nicknames, mate. So I can. So I think he's done pretty well, TDK, and I reckon he'll go right this week as well.
Yep.
It's good to see.
So I've just come up with this matchup, all right? My thinking is, because Taberner is out with a calf, Fife will be back in, and I think he'll play it forward.
More forward,
predominantly.
probably. I agree.
I've got the man himself, the plough.
love it.
Taking the
I love
five
it.
killer.
I
I'm
love
gonna call
it.
him this week. What do we think of that? I know you would love it. I know.
I reckon that's the most logical matchup.
Yeah.
I think.
If you guys forward,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nah, so Teague put Stocker on him or something.
Well, that's the thing. Though, although in saying that though, because Plough generally has played on Walters when we played Freo, and he's killed Walters every single time. So if I
Depends who's more dangerous.
I do agree with that. Like whoever Plough takes is probably going to do a good job on anyway.
Beautiful. All right, moving on to predictions. So, how do you see the game unfolding? You know, do you see us winning, losing? Any big players stepping up? What do you see happening, mate?
So I see. I'm a pretty optimistic guy.
Oh, here we go. 10 goals.
No, not 10 goals. But I think if we can play the way we played in that second quarter for 3 quarters, I think we blow the Dockers out.
What's a figure?
47 points.
Even bigger than round 3 or whatever we played there.
Yeah. We probably should have beaten them by more that day.
Yeah.
I reckon we played like probably 3 quarters that day.
Yeah.
3 quarters that day. 47 points. Harry 7. Fife. He won't be there. Yeah. Fucking play him in easy. 47-point win. I'm the optimist, mate.
There it is.
Now move switch. Very contrasting to the negative in the group here. Yeah. So I got the Dockers by 99. I do reckon it'll be another nail biter this week. I do have us by 7 points. But a couple of big calls, I reckon there's been a little bit of talk about, to the Samo going to Freo in the trade period. And I reckon he's going to have an absolute day out. I reckon he's going to really silence them, get some actual midfield time. He's going to have a massive day. And then for an even bigger call, Nat Fife, less than 15 disposals. He's going to go missing.
I reckon if he plays forward, that will happen.
I mean, no. He's just absolutely just no impact on the game whatsoever. Nat
I wouldn't mind him
Fife.
getting a couple shots, actually. He's not the greatest at shots. He's 2 goals, 6 stats.
Yeah, he averages 2 behinds games. So,
Worry about Harry. Fucking Brownlow medalist knocking his
Practicing after the match. Or
and kicking him after the match.
Yeah. After the match, before the match, not during the match.
I'm a little scared that Fife comment's going to bite me in the ass, but
You are known for you're known for a big call, but you're known for your opinions and your sort of.
Well, last week I was quite good. I said we win by 4.
yeah, that's alright.
It was pretty close.
Toned it down. I thought you toned it down a bit and you'd be a bit more realistic, and then now you just went stuff it. 47.
Yeah, lids off.
Lids off
after 1 win.
Lids off at Icon Park. Blues are back.
I just feel like we can do it.
What do you say?
We are 100% capable. But I had Carlton by 24. I just think that's kind of a...
Meet me halfway.
But I just think that's it. Speak up, Daff.
I'll hop on a Eurovision.
Shut it. But then I just feel like that's kind of like a 20... That's kind of where we're at against Fremantle.
That Eurovision. I love it.
Marky Woods.
Oh my, that's some good footage.
Shout out.
That's where we're at, mate.
But I just feel like kind of 24 points. That's kind of where we're at. Fremantle are a good side.
I mean, they are ninth. They are ninth at the moment.
He's predicted the 3/4 time score, and then you predicted the full.
Yeah. Blowout 10-goal win. But I just think we need to watch out for David Mundy. That's the one that I'm worried about. I just feel like after
Curnow on him.
yeah.
That's not bad.
Seriously.
That's what I was about. So should Ed Curnow tag?
Yep.
Yeah. Who?
Mundy.
Who's
Monday
the,
or Brayshaw, either one.
I was about to say Brayshaw as well. But so Mundy's effective. But I also have Mackay for 6 goals. I think that's a big one. I think Mackay will definitely kick his 6. Brennan Cox or Pearce, whoever they go with. I just think he's due for a big one.
Fair enough. All right, beautiful. Mine are pretty similar to his, actually. So I got the Blue Boys by 26. Then I got Harry kicking 6 as well.
Yep.
Would he kick 7? Did he last?
7, yep.
Yep. All right. And I reckon Cripper, he'll kick 3. Move on to some questions.
Q&A.
What do we got here? Alrighty. So we'll start off with C to the Lark. So Murphy still makes 300 ? What do you reckon?
Yep.
I think yes. I would hope that he's just gets most of them by being medical sub rather than
Yeah,
actually
I think
playing.
that'd be stiff.
It's a little
Playing
sick.
him as medical sub for the 300.
No,
wouldn't
not
do that.
300 he actually
No way
plays.
they'd do that.
But I think for like 297, 298, I'd rather him just be like medical sub.
Yeah.
Just because rather than him actually playing.
All right, beautiful. Moving on. So, will Matthew Kennedy be kept on if he keeps in? Sorry, will Matthew Kennedy be kept on if he keeps in this form? That's from Kane 24 Blues. What do you reckon, boys?
Surely.
It's
It's
tough.
form.
It's tough. Oh, I don't know. Because
Are you not sure?
I'm not sure.
tough.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
As in,
I feel bad.
As in because we might have room for like a Chera.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
mean, I
knowledge?
think I'm still not sold on Kennedy. He gets the ball, but his disposal, I don't like it at all.
Oh,
I'd-
head in the hands.
I mean, if he gets another fight, I'm not going to be mad.
Opinion,
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, I don't know at this age. That's my opinion.
I like him. I think he'd be right.
I think he'd be pretty cheap too. Like he's on the rookie list. That's my thinking.
Yeah.
And I think he has a red hot go. He has a red hot fucking go. Like
Yeah.
people, you can talk about players' skill or what. He just fucking goes hard at it.
He's too good for the twos, I reckon. Oh, he's too
Yeah,
So was Nick Graham. He was too good for the twos.
yeah. Oh, and he's what is he? 24.
Yeah, he's young.
Fuck me. Like
Yeah.
some of these players, man, they get hard done by.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
just
felt
more-
on the weekend. I felt bad for my comments about Paddy Dow the last few years.
Yeah,
I feel fucking bad, man. Like,
pressure.
really.
The pressure on these blokes, like you got
It's pretty
you got to
disgraceful
respect.
how we
Even
train
like
some.
even Williams and all that sort of stuff. Like
different him.
I disagree.
I don't.
So how do you reckon
He's on
different?
pay packet.
Yeah.
We bring him in.
But he doesn't. He's not the one that brings Carlton and brings the Blues and goes, give me this money, I'm going there. No, we source him. We offer him this money, which obviously you'd accept. You'd be stupid not to.
Yeah, but there's also the expectations. It's the expectations. Like if you're getting paid this much, you should be actually you should have the pride and be like, okay, these guys see me as an 800k player.
Yeah.
I'll show them why it's worth.
He is showing, but isn't he? I don't know.
See, Gibbons comes into the side as a pre-season draft. There was no expectations of him. We built up the biggest pre-season, all these montages with fucking Sard and Williams, right? We're on the way to the finals. When we got Michael Gibbons, did you think we're on the way to the finals?
100%. We should have won the flag with Michael Gibbons. Come on, mate.
Really, like, it's different. It's different.
Questions then. All right. So from Sam75, great name, mate. When will Charlie Curnow be back? And I'll add a bit to that question. So when will Charlie Curnow be back? And
When are we versing Collingwood?
how many games has he come to the VFL?
Book it in.
So how many weeks? A few weeks.
I'd say it's around 20 roughly. I'd say. Off the top of
AFL
my
though?
head. For AFL. VFL beforehand, of course.
That'll be very soon, I reckon.
So round 20, we play St Kilda at Marble. So that'd be.
I reckon 2 weeks in the
Was he?
VFL. Back in the scenes. You had 3 weeks, 4 weeks. All right, I'm going to end on this question actually. Sorry, I said that was the last question. I want to end on this one. So I reckon this is a good talking point. So why didn't we play like we did for our second quarter versus Adelaide for 4 quarters?
Because we don't know how to do that. That's too much effort. Come on, you guys. Can't be straining ourselves too much, you guys. Come on.
We said it before. Like those second quarters, we sort of mostly all agree that it's the best. It's, that footy can beat anyone. Like,
Yeah.
why don't we just do it more often? What one reason? Put it down to fitness. What do you put it down to?
Handball carry. That's what it was.
Yeah. What do you reckon? You agree?
It was just handball chains.
Yeah.
Like, we don't do much of that. I heard it on Pommy, not Pommy, Blue Broad by Pommy. Shout out, Pommy. We don't give you enough shout outs. We're going to have to get paid for these shout outs. But, he was saying, I think the handball to kick ratio was different.
Yeah.
I think we had, it was a bit more 50-50.
Yeah.
So I always thought we were always handballing too much sometimes. But then maybe...
So you guys I was in trouble a little bit.
Yeah. But then sometimes we were doing less kick down the ground, shitty, fucking, 50-50, more hitting up targets. Like that one through the middle. Was it Samo hit up Harry and then Harry went to Eddie?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Short kicks. People give him shit for the short kicks.
Samo.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's kicking.
changes
Short
the
kicks
though.
are great.
Yeah, it changes the aim.
Yeah.
All right. What do you put it down to?
I just think, you just like the handball chains, but I feel like also, as you said, just trying to use the middle of the ground. I just want to try and use a little bit more of the ground because we have great kickers, Sard, Williams, Doc, to name a few, Waiters.
And Stocker even had a kick in the middle to Doherty.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It wasn't even that risky, really. Doc was in the right spot, surprisingly in the middle of the ground.
Yeah, not on the boundary line.
Yeah, not, getting a, a beer from someone from row 3, but yeah, we're just using the middle of the ground and stock. Fuck, I love the kid. Oh.
But start to wrap it up, I reckon.
Yeah. No, that's it. What? Anything else to add?
Just
win. Just win.
Yeah.
Just win, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh! I think I've got through 2 episodes there and consciously haven't sworn, but there we go. The final minute, eh?
It's alright.
It's always daft too.
47 points.
Had to let it out.
But I just think in total we just need to. We can't go away again and
Mate,
play shit again.
just like your hat.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it, man.
Oh, just do it, yeah. We don't really want to promote Nike, we want to promote a bit more Puma.
Puma, yeah.
Puma.
Just Puma.
But
And Great Southern Bank.
I just think
Great Southern Bank.
it would be great to see a response from the Bully Baggers.
Yeah, love that.
Beautiful. All right. Much as I'd love to see you in Tassie and all the boys and girls and get down there and whatever, but it would be good if it's here, I reckon. You guys can go. I won't be here, obviously. I should have already been in New South Wales.
I'll be working, so I'm enjoying
Oh,
watching it at midnight again.
You'll get off work.
Sure, you're right.
You might be sick. Obviously, you shouldn't have said anything. You might be sick.
And then still go to the game.
don't add stories. Of course, we're not condoning, obviously.
No, yeah.
Stay safe out there and do what you got to do.
Yeah,
And we'll
yeah.
see you all next time.
Go to the boys.
Go to the Blues!
Blues! Come on.